You will find a tremendous amount of information. Before I came down here, there's a map. I actually went on the website myself to verify that it's actually there. Um, it'll tell you the 6 locations that we have going on at Waterworks Park, Armature Works, we have the Julian B. Lane Riverfront Park, the Tampa Convention Center where we're at right now, Sparkman Wharf just down the road, Curtis Hickson Park, and Bayshore Boulevard. There's information showing the parking and shuttle options. We have transportation options that include the downtowner, which is free. The Tico Line streetcar, which is also free. We have Hart buses that'll be free on the July 4th. We have the Coast Bike Share, the e-scooters. Everybody's aware of the e-scooters, the Pirate water taxi, and rideshare programs. The website also has a series of questions, frequently asked questions. Another great source of information, if you will text the word BOOM to 888-777, and you will automatically receive updates and alerts related to the event. And that's very important that people do that. It's a good way of getting information, of dealing with the weather, dealing with times, any changes. It's very important that we're able to do that. At this time, I'd like to ask Fire Marshal John Reed to come up and make a few comments.
Good morning, everyone. First and foremost, we just want to take a minute and ask everyone not to forget all of the families, the first responders, everybody working down at the Surfside incident. That's an ongoing effort, and we please ask that you keep them in your thoughts and prayers. So with that, we also want to talk about Boom by the Bay, and it's obviously a very big event for the city, and the fireworks display is what it's all about. But we really want to send the message and encourage everybody to please come out and enjoy the professional shows. We have a lot of injuries that result every year, and the professionals do such a great job. As the chief mentioned, we're going to have 6 different shoot locations, which is going to be just phenomenal for the city, and offer all types of viewing arrangements for large displays and medium displays and park activities that take place. So with that, too, safety is such an important thing as we go through the day. And we want to remind everybody that in any of the city parks, there's no fireworks that are allowed. You can't bring sparklers into the city parks. So please leave those at home and come out and enjoy the large display. We do live in Southwest Florida, so we want everybody to be prepared for that occasional, hopefully not, but we will certainly want to have everybody be prepared. If there's a thunderstorm, please bring your rain gear out and be prepared. There's several places that if you need to get out of the weather for any reason that can occur. So please take a little bit of time and look at the maps that have been provided online so you can see those locations. We also want to talk about if we have a full staff out there, not only on the law enforcement side, but also on the emergency medical side. We'll have several staff members throughout the city, all up and down the river. And as you can see by some of the resources displayed here, we also have bike medics. So we please urge everybody, we want everybody to stay hydrated. It's so important. Start that early in the day. Don't wait till late in the day to start thinking you can start drinking water. So it's going to be really hot out there. So please, everybody stay hydrated. But if you do have an issue, you can certainly call 911 and we will have all of our resources ready and available to help out in the need. So with that, I want to turn it back over to Chief Dugan and thank everybody. Thank you.
Thank you. Like he said, the biggest thing is to plan ahead. Have a plan. As we do with all our large events, we urge you to follow some common sense tips. Know where you want to view the fireworks and where you can park. It's all on the website. We'll be pushing out more information as the street closures as we get closer to the event. Arrive early. It will be much easier with the park. The fireworks start at 9:15, but I would show up much earlier. Some of the events start at 4 p.m. We're going to have a boat parade right off the Riverwalk that starts at 5 p.m. The biggest thing, like I said, is to plan ahead and know where you're going to park so you know where you're going. If you're bringing a child, please take a picture of them with your smartphone. Take a picture of them before you leave the house so that you know exactly if you become disconnected, you end up losing them. If you have that picture, you can show it to the authorities, and we'll know exactly what they're wearing, exactly what they look like. We give this advice. A lot of people are starting to follow it, and you'd be surprised how much it helps us find kids, that it's much easier. When you park, use your smartphone to take a picture of the cross streets as to where you parked, or use the geolocation services on your phone. It'll be much easier to find hours later. Remember, you're going to park when it's daylight, and when the event is over, it's going to be dark. So you have to keep those things in mind, some common sense safety tips that'll make it easier for you to find your car. And if you do get disconnected from your car, we can help you if you know where you parked at. Of course, as always, about safety, if you see something, say something. If something doesn't look right, it probably isn't right, and please let us know. Officers will be everywhere. They'll be on foot, on bikes, horseback, in boats, and on cars. Does anybody have any questions? You know, the celebratory gunfire is always a problem. It's a big concern. You know, it seems like it's innocent, but it's really not. It's very dangerous. So we'd ask people to not partake in that. You know, that's going to be tough. You know, because there's so many different locations. I think what people are going to look at is, you know, what is for them, so to speak, in that area. I would expect Bayshore. We'll have Bayshore closed between Platte and Rome. I would expect that to be a big viewing area. I would expect the convention center, but that's why we have so many different locations to spread it out. So it really depends on what amenities appeal to you, whether it be Sparkman Wharf or here or the Armory Works, the park. I mean, it just depends on what type of people you are and really what appeals to you as what's going on in that area. Yeah, I expect the largest crowd that we've seen in quite some time. You know, this is a big event. You know, I think people need to pay attention to the weather. The first time we had it, it rained, which is common in Florida. And then after the rain came or cleared, everybody showed up. And now I think as we reopen after the virus, I expect a very large crowd. But it's a good, fun family event, and you know everybody cooperates. But I think the biggest thing is know where you're going to park and kind of have a plan as to how you're going to get back to your car. There will be some traffic issues afterwards because you know it ends abruptly, but people stay patient and know where they're going. It's going to be okay. Alrighty, thank you.